Hey everyone, it's me, Shweebe. I am doing much better. I have a lot more of my normal register in my voice. There are certain like the super high pitches are still not there, but last night was the first night where I didn't cough my brains out the entire night, but I still don't have quite enough a lot of register to do any gameplay just yet. That, and honestly, I've been kind of swamped with doubles for a bit, so I figured I'd show off my amazing dragon collection. For those of you that have been on the channel long enough, you know that my favorite creature is dragons. And if you watched the previous plants video that I did, you got to see my giant driftwood dragon piece. That's only like a tip of the iceberg as to how many dragon thingies I have. So I'm gonna show off. Showing off once again this amazing driftwood dragon piece. This is actually driftwood. When I first got this from somebody who I guess had it for like 14 years or something. It was a driftwood piece that was like made out in, according to them, that it was made out in Hawaii, and it kind of bounced around from person to person to person. And this was actually like a blonde wooden color. I decided to go after it with some base paint. And if you can tell, this thing has been, it's been around because like it's broken in a lot of pieces. This wasn't even for me. This is just because of how old it is. It's actually missing couple of claws here and there, and it actually has a massive crack on it. I don't know if we'll be able to see it, but this kind of goes all the way up. I've treated it as best I can, and it's been in a nice safe environment since then. But yeah, that's my biggest dragon piece. Now on to the other stuff. I've got this one. It actually is supposed to hang on the wall, but I'm so afraid that it's just gonna slip and fall off and, I don't know, possibly hurt my toes. There's this one, which is technically like a smoker. You're supposed to put something up underneath it, and then the smoke billows out from its mouth. There's these two, which is a two-headed dragon, and then a painted dragon egg, which was actually part of a small company that Tony and I had run for a little bit. And then we have Alduin. This was actually a trade that we did with somebody, because we ended up with like two loot crates of the same thing, and I guess it was Rick and Morty, and he really likes Rick and Morty, so he was like, hey, I have this Alduin statue I just no longer want. And I'm like, of course we'll take it. And for size reference, this is how big he is, and he actually comes off of this. And look at the insane detail on him. It's pretty freaking cool. Now the ones I'm gonna show over here are going to be highly covered in dust, and it's just mostly because we don't use this entertainment system. We have an entire entertainment system all set up. It's just a matter of we watch pretty much everything on our computers, so this just sits here. I think in the span of like the 2 years we've lived here, we've only used it like 4 times. That's it. So please ignore the dust. This is my mass collection of dragon stuff. This one back here is actually a Hydra smoker. I've used it once or twice. These are some dragon goblets, and these have really cool detail on them. I don't actually remember who I got those from, but this is a dragon candle thing that someone gifted us because they just didn't want it anymore. I think this one actually was from my sister Kay. This no longer works, which I am so sad. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've changed the battery and everything. But what this used to do is you would turn this on, and there's like this milky like fluid or something in here, and it would kind of like twist and twirl, and it looked like a really cool marble almost, but like I just can't bring myself to get rid of it because like it's so cool. We have another one of these. I think a family member had the same one, and they were like, do you want it? And we're like, sure, whatever. A dragon cup, with a baby dragon on it. This is technically a water fountain thing. Yeah, granted, like I said, this thing is dusty. Don't judge. You put water in it, you turn it on, and then it just rolls this, and this changes, like, if I recall, it does like rainbow colors and stuff. It's just really cute and pretty. This is actually a painted dragon my grandmother on my father's side did many, many years ago. My aunt ended up sending these up to us because she was just trying to clear out a whole bunch of stuff and make some room. And she had asked my sister if we were like, hey, we found some of her old like dragon ceramics. Would you like those? And she and I both were like, well, yes, absolutely. And so yeah, this, not to be a bummer or anything, but our grandmother passed away when I was like 8. So like I have some small good memories of her and stuff. It's just, and I knew she was into ceramics, but I didn't know that she like painted dragons and stuff, because the one thing that I recall her painting was like houses and gnomes and things like that. So like this was just really cool that she and I shared a common interest. This thing I rescued from Salvation Army because they, whether or not you believe it, they actually throw stuff like this away because it goes against their beliefs and whatever. I don't know what this middle piece is supposed to be. I think maybe it's supposed to be like a light, because like this comes out, so you could probably set like a big bulb right here or something. But overall, it's in great condition. He's technically missing the 2 horns that go here, but only because I told you, you wouldn't have thought that. You would have thought, oh, this is it. This is the piece. Another dragon cup with another smaller baby. This is also a smoker. It's a twin-headed dragon smoker. This is another one that was gifted from my sister Kay. She had a couple dragon thingies. She liked them for a while, and she's like, all right, I don't want these anymore. So I was like, I'll take them. I've got a dragon smoker or incense burner thing here. I technically have one here, but his head popped off. And a couple of the super glues we've tried don't really work for whatever reason, so there's that. Got another dragon holding a sword, and he's just big and beautiful. Look at him. And then this was also gifted to us. It's another like dragon candle doodad thing. I can't say that I've ever seen one quite like this, or even in this color set, so that's kind of cool. And then Tony and I both painted this one. It's technically a dragon smoker, but it doesn't have to be. But he and I did a really great job on the detail. The piece de resistance, my dragon tattoo. Which most people are surprised that I even have one, but yeah. This thing is old. I've always wanted to get it finished because it was technically supposed to have a lot more detail done to it. But I think at this point, I may just save up, and once I'm no longer dealing with other bills, I might just get like a whole brand new one put on top of it. It will still be a dragon, but I might just go up to an artist and be like, hey, I love dragons, specifically the more European styled, where it's got the 2 wings, the 4 legs, and whatever. My favorite color is green. Go nuts, you know? Well, who knows? Maybe that'll be like a future thing down the line in like 5 years. That would be cool. Anyways, that's my massive dragon collection thing that I've been acquiring over the years. I like dragons, can you tell? And the funny thing is, I guarantee I have more just probably tucked away in other places, because I know I have a dragon, like, it's like a TY or something. Not really sure where it is. Not a freaking clue. But I know I have it. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed me sharing my special interests with you. The hope and plan is come this weekend, I will actually have some time to get back into making the gameplay stuff. And I will have all that start rolling out again at the very least come Tuesday, hopefully. Monday's gonna be a weird one because it's Labor Day and everything. So either way, keep a lookout for any notifications and updates. I know I'll have one for Tuesday and Monday because, again, holiday stuff. But anywho, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Hit the like button, comment your favorite dragon thingy that I shared with you, and don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications. Let's hear them attempt number 2 at Battle Cries. Wow! Yeah! Closer, we're getting there. Bye.